The following segment is sponsored by Hyundai Hope On Wheels.
Hyundai Hope On Wheels continues its fight against pediatric cancer with the help of leaders like Kevin Reilly, president of Alexandria Hyundai. Joining him is 12-year-old Emmy, a courageous cancer survivor who now inspires others with her story of strength and resilience. Welcome to the show, both of you. It's great to have you.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Kevin, pediatric cancer is what we're talking about. How common is it, and why is research so important?
Well, unfortunately, it's all too common here in the United States. Every 36 minutes, a child is diagnosed with pediatric cancer. And so that's where Hyundai Hope on Wheels comes in. Research unlocks cures, and Hyundai Hope on Wheels funds critical research that cures pediatric cancers. And here's how it works. Every time a Hyundai is sold, Hyundai dealers and Hyundai Motor America, we put our money together, and that money goes to fund pediatric cancer research all across the nation. Now, this year alone, in 2025, we'll donate $27 million in pediatric cancer research grants, bringing our lifetime total to $277 million.
What are the changes that you've seen in pediatric cancer over the years?
Well, first and most encouragingly, we've seen an increase in survival rates. So back in the 1970s, survival rates were about 58% for a child diagnosed with pediatric cancer. Now it's over 85%, but I know I speak for Emmy, myself, and everybody here at Hyundai Hope on Wheels that we won't stop funding pediatric cancer research until we find cures and reach a 100% survival rate.
Emmy, thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story. Please tell us about your battle against cancer and why it's so important for all of us to help.
Of course. When I was 2 years old, my mom and dad found a back pain so bad I could hardly walk. We rushed to Seattle Children's Hospital, where I was diagnosed with high-risk neuroblastoma and given only a 50% chance of surviving. I was treated for 18 months and spent 200 nights at Seattle Children's Hospital. Why we should all help is because we all want that survival rate to be up to 100% and all kids can be cured of cancer.
Kevin, tell us about the nonprofit Hyundai Hope for Wheels and your plans to expand in Canada and Mexico. Tell us about that.
Well, in our 27-year history, this is a very exciting year for us because we're going to expand all across North America, first in Canada earlier this year, and now in Mexico, because pediatric cancer affects children all across the world. So we're going to move throughout North America and then ultimately throughout the world, finding cures for cancer, putting researchers in touch with each other and advancing that research much more quickly, again, until we reach a 100% survival rate.
Awesome. Where can people go for more information?
For more information, you can go to HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org. And what can you find there, Kevin?
Well, you can find encouraging stories of courage and bravery of children like yourself, Emmy, and children all across the nation who are fighting and winning the battle against pediatric cancer, the researchers who find cures for pediatric cancer, and learn how you can get involved, again, at www.HyundaiHopeOnWheels.org.
Kevin and Amy, thank you so much for joining us on the show. I really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.